Good morning, children. How are you all? Children, I hope you all are fit and fine. So, children, today we are going to discuss about the pregnancy and the embryonic development. So, children, what happens when the fusion is occur of the male and the female gamete in the fallopian tube? The zygote is formed, and then we have discussed that the fertilization and implantation. After that, during the pregnancy period, estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, and prolactin, these types of hormones are released and increased in the maternal blood so that they support the fetal growth, metabolic changes in the mother, and maintain the pregnancy. Children, so in the pregnancy period, the role of the placenta is act as a barrier between the fetus and the mother. The supply of oxygen, nutrients from the mother to the fetus by the help of the placenta. It removes the carbon dioxide and excretory waste from the fetus also, and acts as an endocrine gland so that it secretes the human chorionic gonadotropins hormone and human placental lactogen, estrogens, progesterone, and relaxin also. We know that the relaxin is also secreted by the ovary at the time of the pregnancy. So children, these are the main functions of the placenta. So the embryonic changes during the pregnancy, you can see these types of the embryonic changes in the pregnancy. After 1 month of the pregnancy, heart is formed. End of the second month, limbs and digits are developed. The end of the 12 weeks means first trimester, the major organs are well developed like limbs, external genitalia, these organs. During the 5th month, the first movement of the fetus and appearance of the hair on the head. And the end of the 24th week means second trimester, body is covered with fine hair. Eyelid separates and the eyelashes are also formed. So that children, at the end of the 9th month, the fetus, which we call the baby, is ready for delivery. The parturition is the process of giving birth to the young ones. It is the neuroendocrine mechanism, and the signals from the fetus and the placenta induce mild uterine contraction, means the fetal ejection relax, which causes the release of the hormone oxytocin from the maternal pituitary. So children, these are the mainly hormone oxytocin which are very important for the delivery. The mammary glands also produce the milk towards the end of the pregnancy, so that it is called the lactation. Lactation is very important process in the pregnancy. The yellowish milk, which we know that the first produced during the initial few days of the lactation, is called the colostrum. Colostrum is very much important for the newborn baby, and it contains several antibodies. In these antibodies, which are essential to develop the resistance for the newborn babies. So hope children, this topic is clear to you. Any doubt you can ask. Thank you children.